So you want to get stronger, fitter, healthier, and become more energized, but you don't want to have to put yourself in the presence of smelly peasants at your local gym. And I don't blame you. So here's a quick guide, a step-by-step on how to go from where you are now to where you want to be without spending tons of money and without having to step foot in busy, dirty, smelly gyms. Alright, let's get straight into it. Step 1. Pick your tools. How simple do you really want to go? Do you just want to focus on the absolute basics and just use one kettlebell and your body weight? Maybe you also want a pull-up bar or a dip station or both. If you want to be more fancy, maybe a couple of dumbbells as well. Personally, I have 2 kettlebells, 1 pull-up bar that goes over my bathroom door, 1 set of gymnastic rings, and a pair of dumbbells that I use for weighted exercises like pull-ups and dips. If you're unsure, I recommend just starting with a single kettlebell because you can make a lot of progress with just that one piece of equipment. Step 2, become a master in these 6 core movements. These are like the 6 pillars of fitness. So get these right and you are guaranteed to build lifelong strength, muscle, cardio, and longevity. These movements are, in no particular order, a pushing movement like push-ups or dips, a pulling movement like pull-ups or rows, an overhead pressing movement, a squatting movement either on 2 legs or on 1 leg, a hip hinge movement like the swing or a deadlift, and finally, the clean. If you can pick just one exercise from each of these movements and really commit to just getting stronger at it over time, you can get really fit with just a couple of pieces of equipment. Step 3, select your split. How many days per week do you want to work out? I tend to recommend 3 or 4, but anywhere from 2 to 5 is okay, depending on how seriously you want to take it. And once you've figured out how many days that you want to train per week, do you want to do 3 full body workouts a week? Do you want to do 2 upper body and 2 lower body workouts a week? Anything really will work. If you're a beginner, the best place to start is probably either 3 full body workouts per week or something like 1 upper body, 1 lower body, 1 full body, and 1 conditioning workout per week. Step 4, structure your workouts intelligently. Since we're only using a handful of exercises in total, we'll only be doing 2 to 3 exercises per workout. So always put the priority movement at the start of your workout. Is shoulder strength your main focus at the moment? Well, put your overhead pressing movement first in your workout. This way you have more energy to really push the intensity on these movements. Maybe your focus is on building back strength or pulling strength. Well, then put your pulling movements first, saving your pushing movements for later in the workout when you're more tired and have less effort to give. So important exercises first, less important exercises last. What exercises are more or less important? Well, that's completely up to you. Step 5, progress over time. So no matter where you're starting from, if your exercises and your exercise selection is simple enough, you can progress them basically forever. And you do this by adding reps over time, then extra sets over time, and eventually increasing the weight and then repeating the whole process again. For example, I once started by only doing bodyweight push-ups, and let's say I could do 10 push-ups. Over time, I tried to do more reps, so I tried to aim for 11 push-ups and then 12 push-ups to force my pushing muscles to get stronger. When they got strong enough, I moved to harder exercises, such as a bodyweight dip. And I really struggled at first, but then over time, I just did the exact same thing, pushed for more reps, more sets, and then I moved on to a harder variation. So once bodyweight dips felt too easy, I moved on to ring dips where there's less stability, and then repeated this again. And the body, once again, adapts. It becomes stronger, it becomes more capable at doing these harder movements. And once that became too easy as well, I started adding weight to it. And I'll keep adding more and more weight again and again and again until I ultimately reach my strength threshold or I die. Step 6, prioritize protein. So protein isn't just for bodybuilders, it helps your muscles repair and then grow stronger. If you're trying to lose body fat, well, it keeps you fuller for longer, meaning you'll likely need less total food to feel full, and therefore you have a better chance of burning more calories in a day than you eat, which is exactly how weight loss works. And if you don't give your body the raw materials to build new strength and new muscle tissue, it physically cannot do it. Step 7, focus on longevity habits. One of these habits is sleeping well, or at least as well as you can. Ideally 7 to 8 hours. I know for some people 5 to 6 might be more realistic, maybe even less. Sleep in on weekends, you're not lazy, you're a human. Work hard, but make sure you rest equally hard wherever possible. Another habit is just walking. Walk every day, just for fun, in the rain, in the wind, in the sun. Doesn't really matter, just walk, just keep moving. And the third habit is don't keep shit in the house that you don't want to eat. I know personally, if I have any kind of Toblerone in the house, it'll be gone like that. So I just don't keep it in the house anymore. Simple, hard, but simple. And step 8, don't take it too seriously. Fitness is supposed to complement your life and make it better and give you a better quality of life, allow you to do more things, allow you to experience more experiences, not to take over your life and become an obsession and it controls your every decision and every movement. Find the movements that you enjoy doing, prioritize consistency, and be patient. Just enjoy the journey. Just focus on these movements that you enjoy, getting stronger at them over time, and you will see the results that you want to see. Okay, so that was just a really quick guide. Let me know exactly what equipment you use down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.